guys around. And McNeil hit .318 last year for the Metropolitans with 23 homers, 75 RBIs. He hit .310 at home and .325 away from home. He hit .312 against lefties and .323 against righties. He hit 20 home runs against right-handed pitching. My point being, the left-hander, Jeff McNeil, annihilates left-handed pitching. He's 27 years old, becoming into his prime. Number 13 on my list, Danny Santana of the Texas Rangers. And what a year Danny Santana had in 2019. Again, talk about getting overlooked. 283 average, 28 home runs, 21 stolen bases, and he's 29 years old and is eligible almost everywhere. Outfield, first base, second base, third base. Good splits against lefties, a 276 average. Against his same side, right-handed pitching, 19 homers and a 285 average. He's going to get everyday at-bats in Texas this year. He comes in number 13 on my list. Number 14. Now, this is getting a little tricky, but I like Lourdes Gurriel. Gurriel, young player, 26 years old, hit 20 homers last year for the Blue Jays, only stole 6 bases. He was injured some. Hit 296 at Rogers Center, 263 on the road. 10 homers at home, 10 homers on the road. He's their left fielder. He's also eligible at second base. Lourdes Gurriel, number 15. So who's my final player here on my rankings? And I'm going to give you some sleepers in just a moment. I like Tommy Edman of the St. Louis Cardinals, who's also positional eligible other places. Edman called up. He can play second, third, and outfield in some leagues. He hit .304, partial season, 11 homers, 15 stolen bases, so he gives you that stolen base threat. At home last year at Busch Stadium, he hit .356. Against left-handers, .321. Against right-handers, .298. He's now coming into his first full season in the major leagues, and he's only 24 years old. So that's my top 15. So where do you go, Arnie, if you don't get any of those 15? Where do we go next? And so let's look at that. Well, how about Jonathan Scope for Detroit? Signed as a free agent. He's going to play every day in Detroit. We know the potential that he's got. Another player I like as a dark horse, Nick Solak, who's probably right now, as we talk today, going to be the Rangers' starting third baseman, which means at some point he's going to be third base, second base eligible. I also take into consideration a player like Ruffin Odor, who hit 30 homers last year. Now, Odor, we know he's not going to give you a lot of average. At least he didn't last year. He had 205, but he had 30 homers, 93 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. Yeah, so only hitting 211, he still put up those kind of numbers. And remember Tommy La Stella, who had a serious injury and missed a good portion of the year, but he's back. He plays second, he plays third for the Anaheim Angels. He had a breakout year last year when he was healthy. The former Cub, and Phil Chaplin remembers Tommy La Stella well. He hit 295, 16 homers, 44 RBIs in only partial season here last year. 307 away from Anaheim, 284 at home. He hit 306 against right-handers with 13 homers. Those are my sleepers. Those are my rankings at second base. And I don't know about you, but I am excited about the start of the Major League season, right? I'm ready for some drafts. Hopefully You're taking notes. Let's review real quick the top 15. Altuve, Gleyber Torres, Merrifield, Ketel Marte, Ozzie Albies, Jonathan Villar, DJ LeMahieu, Eduardo Escobar, Keston Hiura, Mike Moustakas, Max Muncy, Jeff McNeil, Danny Santana, Lourdes Gurriel, and Tommy Edman. So those are my rankings. That's a look at what's going on in the world of baseball. Thank you for being with me this morning. I'll be back with you Thursday on Arnie's Fantasy World of Sports. Have a great day, everybody.